lately, a lot of the big phone providers aren't doing copper lines anymore, and which leads me to an issue where I need to have an operating phone line without being voice over IP, because voice over IP typically gives you downtime, or you have the ability to not have a line out.
Yeah.
What he proposes, hey, let's do a mobile number, and for a lot of people, meaning Otis and the different municipalities, Otis for the elevators say, well, no, cellular is not a feasible option. Not only is it feasible, but it's actually being used in different municipalities in different areas, and which was news to me, news to Myron, and news to the community as far as municipality and fire department and stuff like that. Saving me money will be proven later on through the operating cost. As far as the installation cost, it probably was a little more upfront, but I think all the savings will be in the future through operating cost. And I know what it costs us to have a hard line run in just for one elevator. And you take 2 elevators and then a fire or a security system and fire alarm. I think overall it's going to save us quite a bit. Comforting, because you've solved a lot of problems for me. Not only in this building, but the other major building we just put up. And so it's to the point where I can call and it gets handled firsthand. Awesome. And I appreciate it. Martin typically has a solution for me that's not only cost effective, but fairly budget effective and timing, schedule effective. I would like to have Martin be involved on the beginning and planning stage of the new buildings. That'll help me plan a lot of this implement it into the building prior to having construction, as opposed to calling Martin for, hey, I need help figuring out my problem. I think Martin will have a pretty good role in our design side on all buildings going forward. For our current buildings that we have, I'd like to revisit a lot of the copper landlines that we have in all of our existing buildings, just to convert them over and just to bring down the operating cost and probably implement some other modern day features in some of our antiquated buildings. What I can testify to is you've been Johnny on the spot for the most recent 2 big high profile buildings that we did. And the service is top notch. Okay. And your ability to jump on something in a very compressed timeline has been very much appreciated by myself and the owners of the building. And I would recommend them be involved from the planning stage as well as construction phase and ongoing.